sorry that I've not been posting anything. So, what we're gonna do right... Oh yeah, there's the whole checkpoint thing. So, what we're gonna be doing now is... I'm person... Let's see. Assistant. There we go. Let's see what our assistant can bring us. I think he can bring us... Quest Luxury Heli. Alright, so we are going to make sure that no one else can hear us because we do not want the stream to get ruined at all. Yet we are good. It is on crew and friends. Alright, so I don't know. Alright, so we have to go over to that person, I guess. Oh, I'm assuming that they're up top, aren't they? Oh, that's quite annoying, isn't it? Anyway, I see lights outside my window. It's kind of confusing because I don't have any... The highway's like off to the left-hand side where I have a massive wall, so it's kind of confusing. I'm like, what's going on? But, whatever. Anyway, pretty much more on to this. Well, actually, it is thundering and lightning. That would make sense. Maybe it was some lightning. But, anyway, back onto the video. So, we are awaiting something new. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there is a new add-on car to the FMJ. It is more like the Formula 1 car, and you know the FMJ is actually the back end of the FMJ. Kind of looks like a Formula 1 car. I mean, not exactly, but you know what I mean. You get the point. So, pretty much with this new FMJ, from what I've heard, is that it's, or this new, not new FMJ, but this new vehicle based off of the FMJ, from what I heard, is a really cool new vehicle, and it's really cool in the way that it looks cooler. It has the front that's looking a lot more slick and stuff. It's more pointed inwards. It has kind of a tipped point. And if I could show you guys this vehicle, I would definitely show you guys this. If you would like to see this vehicle, you can go to other YouTubers' channels and look up new hidden vehicles. There's a couple of them, actually, but the only one that really caught my eye was the new vehicle based upon the FMJ. So what we are going to be doing right now is we're going to head over to our house. Come on. There we go. So then we're going to back up. Go. And we're going to jump because I don't care about you. Boom. Get wrecked, son. Alright. Alright, so now that's gonna go over there. I don't know why I called one of those helicopters, but anyway, I keep getting confused. Sidetracked. Anyway, mostly the good things about this is that it gives you more of a variety of cars that's coming up. There is not an exact release date, and I'm sorry about this, guys. I really wish that I could give you guys a release date for these new vehicles, but that's just not going to happen because Rockstar wants to add these new vehicles in without telling anybody. Thank you. And yeah, no, don't judge me. I have a guy. That's you know, if something was to go wrong, I would want a guy behind a desk that could come out and help. You know, women aren't really. I'm gonna be very feminist right here, or unfeminist, and say I don't think women can ever handle anything. I mean, they should be sat behind a desk most of the time, but to be real, I'm more the type of people that think that guys need to get the big jobs done. And if I'm going to be a criminal executive, I don't really, or CEO, I really don't want a girl trying to, you know, be trying to help me out. I don't need help from a girl. But anyway, off of that subject, and by the way, I'm sorry, sometimes I voice my opinions on this channel, so, shut up. Maybe I will have the girl, because you talk way too much. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, sorry. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff to go along with this. So, a personal vehicle, let's get it. I know a lot of you guys probably don't know what the FMJ actually looks like. So what I will do is I will call Motors Mutual.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. I'll do my best.
Hello there. Have a nice day. What do you need? Now let me just say what an impressive collection of vehicles you have, boss. No problem. Your personal vehicle's on its way.
Alright, so this is going to allow me to show you guys what this personal vehicle actually looks like. It's very cool. It is called the FMJ, and I just want to do this so I can show you the based upon, and I'm sorry if you can hear the thunder in the background. I doubt you can, but if you can, I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, this is it right here. So this is the FMJ right here. Very cool vehicle. I agree. So we'll go. There we go. So this is what the vehicle looks like. You can see the back. It has that really cool dip down, and then or it's not really dip down, but you can see the really two side pieces right there, the little flaps that connect the back of the car to the front, or to the hood. And this car is really cool looking, obviously, but the front really doesn't look that good to me. And this new car that's coming in, it is more of a curved to the kind of a tipped point. Now, that's not only the other new thing coming along with this new car. There's also new car customizations that you can't do on any other car that I know of in these games. And this is a really cool implementation that they're adding into the game to allow you to do this now. And I really cannot wait for that either. Actually, I've been told by some people that you can actually walk in to here on single player. You know, let's try that right now just because I'm really bored. There's really nothing to do. So I'm going to go to single player and try this out. But anyway, while we're doing that, pretty much for this new vehicle, it's a really cool implementation that Rockstar is trying to do. However, I really wish that they had decided to give us a release date, because this is going to be really confusing if we don't have a release date. You know, we're all going to be wondering, when is it going to actually come out? And obviously that's not good. Ooh. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, so this guy, is it a guy? Oh, you're making guys look bad. Holy crap, they're gay. Never mind. Ooh, no. I'm gonna turn off music. Anyway, pretty much for this new vehicle, what it is mainly based upon is it's based upon the formula car. It's not very based upon it. It's just you can tell that there's a lot of similarities, and it's also obviously based upon the FMJ and whatever the vehicle that might be. Yeah, no, that's a myth that you can go in there. I figured, but anyway, we are allowed to do that. I actually figured out pretty recently, but I found out that it's actually been in the game for a very long time. Let's find my warehouse. Grove Garage. Alright, so now this is what I found out about the garage, is that you don't actually need to have cars into your garage for this. You can actually go into your garage in single player, and it will allow you to take out any multiplayer car that you want without having to actually pay for it. And I thought this was kind of cheatsy though too, because you know, obviously it's cheatsy because you can take this car right out and you know, use it in single player like it's nothing. But apparently this was implemented about 3 months after multiplayer came out, but no one ever announced it apparently. So it was kind of like one of them hidden features that Rockstar added in the game, but didn't really feel like it needed to be announced because I guess they feel like it wasn't important enough, because of all them other things that were going on. So damn it, I can't get into the garage. Alright, so we'll go to Michael then. I guess maybe he might have the funds, or I don't know, something like that to get into the garage. I think he actually has a garage that he owns. But anyway, back onto it again. There's a lot of new features that Rockstar has added within the year from when they first came out with this game. You're a bitch. Anyway, but yeah, like a lot of new things have been implemented, and they haven't actually announced them as being implemented into the game. And this is a big issue that Rockstar's been doing, because we're not. It's harder for me, people like me, people that are even like me that are lower YouTubers that don't have very many subscribers and really don't have a lot of influence in the YouTube community. I've very little. There's only like probably 9 out of the 20 subscribers that I have right now, and I know 20 subscribers is not very good at all, but all YouTubers have that sort of down spot that comes with how they do things. Like, you can never please enough people. And I think this is like the main issue within the game, is that like they don't give you enough information. So even small YouTubers like me that might figure out these little things that are really cool, we don't have enough influence or people that are daily watching to actually be able to spread this information that's come out in the game. And that's a big issue within, everything within the community of YouTube and within these video games that are coming out and with new content. It's a lot of bad stuff that really we can't help. We're even big YouTubers that are out there might not figure this stuff out. Like, kind of, they might be like me. They might have not figured this stuff out for a while, and now they're stuck not knowing about this, and they can't spread all the influence that we as YouTubers, such as me and other YouTubers like Dead Storm Pooper and people like that, we can't give you guys this information. When I mentioned Dead Storm Pooper, he's not very active anymore, but when he was, there weren't a lot of people watching his videos. He does have 1,000 subscribers, I think, but I don't know if that's dwindled or if people have watched your videos now and it's gone up a little bit, but he doesn't have any active subscribers right now because he hasn't been doing his channel for a couple of years. And I know he paid a little bit of money to get influence, and I have not done that because YouTube hasn't really been that important to me. Obviously, YouTube is an important thing, but to me, YouTube is a hobby, obviously, because I'm not making money off of it. And even if I was making money off of it, I would say that YouTube is still a hobby. I don't see YouTube as being something to make money. But anyway, pretty much my main point here is that without influence, you guys will never find out about these new add-ons that they've added up into the game. And I wish I could show you guys, but I do not have enough money to buy a garage in the game. But pretty much the main thing about this is if someone maybe big or someone that has a little bit more influence than me can spread this. If you go into single player, which this might not matter anymore, but if you go over to the computer while you're under your garage in single player, then it'll actually give you an option to click on the right of the D-pad, and you can create you can get one of your cars from multiplayer. So if you multiplayer, I'm pretty sure you have to actually own the car in multiplayer in order to use it in game. I don't know if you do. It might not be like that, but you can pick almost any car from multiplayer, and you can put her in your garage, so any supercar or anything like that, and you can get it right in your garage. Now, me personally, I have like every single supercar in the game, but the only reason that this is because, I have a lot of money. I actually, right here, you can see, I have 914,994,663. And then I have 532,000, and that is what I've earned off of being a CEO in my business. And I do have a lot of money. I have a lot of influence. I have, like, within my friends, in my friends list, like, they all look at me like as, wow, this guy's rich, this guy can do whatever he wants. But really, to me, video gaming is a hobby. It's something where if someone really said, can you give me your account because I'm really bored, I don't have a lot of money and stuff like that, will you sell me your account? I would definitely do that, just because I would sell my PS4. If I could get full refund for my PS4, and stuff, I would sell it in a heartbeat, just because I'm not really into this stuff. I'm into hanging out with my friends. I'm into driving around and doing stuff like that. And it kind of makes sense because I'm a 17-year-old kid that's a senior in high school. And really, to me, I'm not thinking about, gaming all the time. Like, that was when I was like 14, 13. Even when I was like 9 years old was when around when it started, where I really started liking video games. But even 16 years old, I love video games. And now it's more of something that I do very rarely, and it's not something that I'm very active in. Hopefully, if I can get my channel up, then I will be doing more video games and more tutorials and stuff like that, and I'll have enough money to go out and buy games such as like Skyrim-based games and stuff like that, and maybe even Minecraft I could do. But I'm not willing to invest in equipment such as like video gaming capturing equipment like the Elgato and stuff like that. I'm not willing to invest into that yet because I'm not big enough into subscribers to where it would even matter if I got that. I wouldn't get any subscribers. I may get 50 or 60 or maybe even 200, but that's not worth it to me. 200 subscribers and a couple $100 for a new microphone and for a new video game capturing software, it isn't worth it for me, because I'm going to be having to spend $200 for 200 subscribers, $1 for a subscriber, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. So I guess for me, it is also the time investment. I put a lot of time into playing video games before, and I really just don't have that now because I have a job and I have other things that I need to get done. It's not easy like it was when I was younger anymore. I mean, it's still decently easy because I'm obviously not an adult living out on my own, but it's just still not the easiest thing to do. And, if I could actually become really big before I get out of school, it'd make it a lot easier because I'm looking into going to the military. And if I was doing this in the military and making a lot of money extra off of this, then it would give me kind of an incentive to make more videos and to do stuff like that. But really, I guess the main thing is if you guys really do want to see a lot more content and better quality content and more content, like different games such as Minecraft and stuff like that, and Skyrim and all these other games and tutorials and stuff, I mean, just drop a subscribe button and drop a like button. But only do this if you think that I could be a very successful YouTuber. If you don't think that YouTubing is really my thing and you think I should just be one of them random Joes that go out and get a job and do stuff like that and only have a job, because I'm saying that because even if I had YouTube and even if I was a millionaire, I would still have a job, which no one on YouTube is a millionaire, but I would still have a job even if I had YouTube, because YouTube, like I said to me, is like a hobby. At any time, YouTube can fail, and YouTube can crash, and YouTube could get sold, and I may never get paid by YouTube again. And that's why YouTube to me is a hobby. It's not something that I would only do YouTube and not have a regular job. And, I think it'd be kind of interesting to be able to go to, like, E3 and stuff and meet celebrities and other YouTubers and, make videos on that. But I will not be able to do that because I do not have the influence right now. I'm not big at all on YouTube. So I guess the main thing, like I said before, is if you guys believe that I would be very good at making YouTube videos professionally, then please hit the like button below, hit subscribe, and make my day. But if not, I do not want you guys to be dishonest and like and subscribe, because if you don't think I deserve it, then it probably means that I don't deserve it. However, I do put a lot of time into making my video quality better, and I do put a lot of time into other things such as playing the games. First of all, that takes a good amount of time to do, and also, if I do a bad recording, I have to go back and re-record it. So I do put a good amount of time into my videos, into making them better. However, I do not put a lot of time. When I say a lot of time, I mean I put in a couple hours, but most professional YouTubers put in like 10 hours a day or 9 hours a day into their videos. And obviously when I say that, I mean like not all together they don't, but within the day, it's usually around 8 or 9 or maybe even 10 hours into some certain videos that they do. So I guess that's the big thing within this game is that, or YouTube, that it's not only a gamble, but it's very time consuming to get up there and to get more subscribers, to get better subscribers, to get more active subscribers. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream there on that. We are at the 21 marker. It is been 21 minutes that I've been rambling and stuff, and also I really do hope that you guys like these videos. Like I said, I don't mean like them, like click the like button, but I really hope that you guys enjoy watching these videos. But like I said, if you do enjoy watching these videos, and if you do find me to be a very entertaining, or maybe not even entertaining, but potentially good YouTuber, then please hit that subscribe button and let me know. Also, guys, if you guys do think that I'm not doing something right, critique me. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to get mad. If anything, critiquing a YouTuber is good because it teaches that YouTuber what they need to work on to get better videos and to, produce better people that are watching and get more of an influence. Alright, guys, this is Bro You Don't Know Me, signing off. Peace, guys.